Good morning. This is Sean Ashcraft here. Today I'm going to be kind of geeking out on some radio production stuff, effects on the board instead of effects on OBS. And we'll be able to see the board's display. I don't really know why I haven't displayed it before. And then I'll kind of do my normal weather tracks, that kind of stuff. So cool. Let's get started. I didn't really plan on what I would do first, so let's switch to seeing the desktop. There we go. That's cool. All right. Well, let's check out the element processing. So I actually did want to keep this up. Whoa, peeked out there. Sorry about that. So if I go to OBS filters, we can see that I've got a compressor that I have, and that's the only thing that I turn on, and that's just so in case I'm off mic or something, you can kind of hear me. And yeah, it's just like a hard knee, fast compressor that just chops off the top 12 dB and then cranks it back up. Actually, does it? Does it turn it up? Yes, because I have the input cranked way up. Because why not? So that's how just how I roll with this, and I think it sounds fine. I don't know. I guess occasionally I'm clipping. That's my bad. But it's fine. So what I'm going to do is bypass this. And now my level is probably a little lower, maybe. Or you just can't hear the background as much. I don't know. But now I've got a clean signal path to reference so that when I turn on the effects that are on the Axia board here, we can hear what's going on. And it will be a nice clean signal. And yeah, that's in case I didn't really say it clearly. I am going to try to apply some effects. Actually, I'm going to see what I got to do to show it for the stream is to refresh this page on the Axia board, because what it's doing is it's just taking a screenshot of the wonderfully two-dimensional display here. Hey, at least we got our little logo down here. It's kind of neat. Anyway, so I'm seeing if I got any effects already on here. I don't think I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the board, the microphone that I want to apply effects to, or basically I'm going to select which channel, the options I want to change. And that looks like this. And if you have a operator mic, you get dynamics, or if you just have any sort of microphone source in the Axia system, it gives you the option for dynamics and EQ, which is kind of neat. So if I hit the EQ button, we could see the EQ curve here. Just helpful information to know when we have this wired up, which we always have wired up. This is a Neumann TLM 103, I think. Pretty sure it's a TLM 103, and that goes to an Aphex preamp. It's one of these Aphex 1788, so it's an 8-channel preamp. And we do have the limiter on, and we also have the high-pass filter. That's what it's called. Oh, my bad. It's actually a low-cut filter. And the low cut filter is tuned pretty high up at 75 hertz, which just kind of gets rid of, the rumble. It's a rumble filter. But otherwise, there's no EQ other than the rumble filter, which is kind of good because it looks like on here they don't really have like a high pass, which is what, or a low cut, I guess is what. There's different ways you can, it's basically the same thing. So anyway, this low here can be used to tune the low end, obviously, but you don't have to use it as just a rumble filter. And then the high end, you can either do a peak or you can do a shelf, which is pretty cool. And the mid range, it's EQ. It does stuff. I don't know. I'll just try applying some EQ. So I have not activated it yet. I have just bypassed it, actually. So if I hit Control R, I can refresh the page without having to click on it. So I don't really know what I would do here, because I usually just keep this flat. But if I was like processing this for whatever, I don't know. I like the low end just the way it is, so I'm going to leave that alone. But if I feel like I need to, I don't know, get rid of some woofiness. Oops. Oh, I guess if you cut, it's automatically a shelf. Yeah, there's no button to switch that mode. If you boost, it's a boost. So this low end filter really can't be used as a, just like a low mid cut, which is that's kind of a helpful thing sometimes to do a low mid cut. So maybe I'll take the mids. I'll go a little high on the low mid cut and do something like that. And that, you keep the low end, especially if you can kind of boost the low end. So do something like that. That's kind of fun. Check 1, 2. There's a little more low end. I can't, for some reason I'm kind of, maybe it's the headphones I'm using or something. I'm like, this should be like an extreme amount of low end. I mean, it kind of is, but I'm just deaf. Check 1, 2 bypassed. Check 1, 2 active. I mean, it's not a big difference. I guess I don't have my headphones cranked up. Check 1, 2. Check a 2, 2. Check 1, 2. I mean, it's like, why not? And then finally we've got the high end. I don't know, maybe I'll just boost a little high end with the shelf, because why not? Sounds good. Oh, not that much. How about just like 2 dB? Why not? Just give it a little boost on the super high end. Just give it a little more air, as they say. Since it's a shelf, it's just going to kind of lift it up, so. Oh crap, I'm sorry, I have not been refreshing the screen. So there is my curve I have decided on, kind of arbitrarily. I'm just like, maybe I want more bass. Maybe I want less low mids. And then just lift the high end up, because why not? Might as well. Okay, let's see. Is this on? Yeah, it's on. Cool. Sorry about not refreshing the screen like a dummy. But if I go to the next EQ and dynamics button, well, that looks pretty trippy. We can see that I've got it bypassed. There's actually 3 different types of dynamics here, which are all they're like, oh, of course, this is exactly what you would want just for radio microphone processing. And it's like, oh my gosh, I have to lean all the way over here. It's like the human arm is barely long enough to reach on these boards. It's like, I don't know if they're thinking that you'd have to stand. I'm like, I'm not standing. So anyway, the first one is a expander. And the expander expands. And so a little trick. Oof. Okay, they got this kind of all wacky backwards. There we go. So here's how I have it set right now. Kind of a cool thing about expanders that you can do is not have it expand or duck the noise down that far. Like maybe just 10 dB, like just start with 10 dB and see if that is enough ducking that it makes it like, ooh, that kind of cleans up the background noise, but it doesn't, the ambience doesn't completely die off like crazy. So that's my little tip there. And then you set the threshold. They had the threshold all the way up, so it's like I'm always getting turned down, man. I would think if you zeroed it out, you would want the expander to start here, and then you just creep it up to where it's expanding in the noise, which is like really low. So I can just do that. And there's like basically no background noise. And then if you have a guest, here's the thing you can do is you can tune it up so that it's like just about to turn down while I'm talking at my like low level, but it's not bringing my low level down. And then hopefully that's a high enough expander that it'll duck out while somebody else is talking. That's really it. Sometimes that's the reason why people are like whispering into microphones, because I just want to get picked up in just this microphone. But then whispering is all really quiet and it's annoying. So then you turn on. Dang it, I keep forgetting to turn this on. So there you go. That's where I've got it right now. It could have been all the way down to -50, but I'm tuning it here so that it just lets my voice pass and basically nothing else. And then the depth is not very deep, just 12 dB. Yeah, I know, not that cool or special. And then the compressor, I think this is like, will automatically adjust the gain when you turn down the threshold. So, but I always start with like, I don't know. Oops. An easygoing ratio. So, like 2:1, whatever. I'll just start there, see what it sounds like, and set the compression. And if I feel like it needs to, see, it's like way louder already, the compressor. It's doing way too much gain compensation. I'm so much louder now. I mean, I guess that's how you get it to be really loud. Where can I turn this down? Post-processor gain. Okay, I was more like right here. There we go. And now you can hear the compression. And I can talk loud without blowing my ears out. So that's pretty cool. Another cool thing about the compressor is that it can have a freeze. I'm not sure where the gate gets its gating, but it's kind of cool because then you don't get like a pop from the compressor after it's released. So yeah, it just doesn't, the effect of the compressor coming back in and compressing something after there's been a long quiet section is less extreme. It's kind of the thing that the gate helps with a little bit, I think. So yeah, I'll just do an easy going ratio, and I think I will turn this back up. Oh, I keep forgetting to update this. So there's where I've got it going there. When I'm really talking loud, it's peaking. The threshold is peaking, or the gain reduction. This is a gain reduction meter. It's totally not obvious what this is. Yeah, it's a gate meter. That's what it looks like when the gate is turning down the background noise when I'm not talking. And then when I'm not talking, this little red light is telling me, hey, the gating, the freeze action of the compressor, which is just a gate for the gain reduction signal detector. Sorry, this is way too nerdy, but it's going into effect so that the compressor is not as extreme. And when I'm talking, So there's kind of like where my signal level's sitting at. And that's with my post-processor gain turned down just a little bit. Now, what tends to happen when you get all of this processing and compression and you want to have a really nice high end and everything is suddenly all the S's are like chopping people's ears off. So, and something that was really nice about back in the day when you had, you know, analog tape and stuff like that, and a bunch of like analog gear, is you would have a lot of high frequency compression that made the S's sound fine. And in fact, most people tried to, you know, make the S's really cut through. And now they're cutting through way too much because S's are very SE and full of high frequency content. So turn on the de-esser. And I'll set the de-esser like at just start it at, I don't know, 3 to 1, 4 to 1. Oops. I don't really mind being a little more aggressive on sibilances and stuff because I think it sounds fine. So, and now I'm going to bring the threshold down with the S's and just try to get all the S's out. Sibilance, 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 test, 1, 2, check, 1, 2, normal speech. I think this is probably fine with an S. Did I? Come on. S. There you can see. Here's where it's de-essing there. And here's where it's not de-essing. I don't know. It's a de-esser, compressor, gate, and EQ all in one. Oh, and jeez. I cannot remember to refresh this. It's crazy. Maybe when we get new boards, we'll have something a little more interactive, I guess. But anyway, that is a compression stack, and I hope it sounds okay. I mean, it sounds fine while I'm talking into my, you know, thing. But and then if I wanted to save this, just go back to the home page, sources and profiles, and I'm gonna put this back here. And I think I'll capture show profile and I'll just call it Sean host processing. And it doesn't want you to have any faders on in a preset, so it wants you to correct it. Profile contains unusual settings. You have a mic on. Yeah. I'd say this is a pretty good host processed mic. Like processing stack. I hope it sounds okay. I can loop back and listen to the web stream. Oh, it's right in front of me. So let's do that. Okay. Stand by. I want more bass. Maybe I want less low mids phones because I just want to get picked up in just this microphone. But then whispering is all really quiet and it's annoying. So then you turn on, dang it, I keep and stuff because I think it sounds fine. So, and now I'm going to bring the threshold down with, I don't know. It's a de-esser, compressor, gate, and EQ all in one. Oh, and jeez. I cannot remember to refresh this. It's crazy. Maybe when we get new boards, we'll have, and if I feel like it needs something that the gate helps with a little bit, I think. So I want to get picked up in just this microphone. But then whisper. Okay, got a little meta there. Cool. Yeah, that seemed to be fine. And this sounds fine. It doesn't run the processing through twice because only the host mic goes through the processing, and the internet fader, the loop back for me to listen to stuff from this computer, or, you know, this computer. I mean, this is part of the computer too, but It's just a web page. But you know, so let's do some weather and promos. And I'm just gonna leave this processing on because it seems like it's fine. I think. I don't know if I'll really be able to notice. Okay, in today's IPR weather forecast, sunny skies with a high near 79. Check 1, 2, kind of making sure I'm in the right spot for level. So here I've got Inco up, get the record deck. I'm going to go ahead and insert these, because why not? In today's IPR weather forecast. Sorry, I'm just geeking out because of the gate. Yeah, sunny skies with a high near 79. This evening, we can expect mostly clear skies and a low around 54. Tomorrow, isolated sprinkles after 5 p.m., but otherwise sunny and a high near 79. A 20% chance of rain and thunderstorms. Tuesday night. Tuesday evening, Tuesday night, whatever, partly cloudy, a low around 56. Mostly sunny on Wednesday. Cool. In today's IPR weather forecast, sunny skies and a high near 79 degrees. This evening, we can expect mostly clear skies and a low around 54. Tomorrow, we can expect isolated sprinkles after 5 p.m., but otherwise sunny and a high near 79. A 20% chance of rain and thunderstorms tomorrow evening with a low around 56. For Wednesday, mostly sunny skies and high near 73. A low Wednesday evening around 49. Thursday, sunny skies and a high near 76. All right, I'm going to listen back to that. In today's IPR weather forecast, sunny skies and a high near 79 degrees. This evening, we can expect mostly clear skies. Just heard that drop out, so I'm going to listen back to that one more time. In today's IPR weather forecast, sunny skies and a high near 79 degrees. This evening, we can expect mostly clear skies and a low around 54. Tomorrow, we can expect isolated sprinkles after 5 p.m., but otherwise sunny and a high near 79. A 20% chance. I think this Enco machine, for some reason, or no, it's the board. I think it's the board, really. Something is dropping out, and it's just kind of bumming me out. Because I don't think it was in here. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Let me just play it back again. I don't know. In today's IPR weather forecast, sunny skies and a high near 79 degrees. This evening, we can expect mostly clear skies and a low around 54. Tomorrow, we can expect isolated sprinkles after 5 p.m., but otherwise sunny and a high near 79. A 20% chance of rain and thunderstorms tomorrow evening with a low around 56. For Wednesday, mostly sunny skies and high near 73. A low Wednesday evening around 49. Thursday, sunny skies and a high near 76. Trying to do too much. Okay. Let's just have a little bit of buffer here. I was really aggressive on that cutoff. Low Wednesday evening around 49. Thursday, sunny skies and a high near 76. Low Wednesday evening around 49. Thursday, sunny skies and a high near 76. Why is it all jittery? Ugh. Whatever. Oh, did we have a midnight? We did. required weekly test right at midnight. What a dumb idea. Okay, 10 a.m., 10 a.m., 10 a.m., 10 a.m. Oops. Just slap that right in there. Here. Let me replace cut. Updating the stuff now, I'm updating the stuff, yeah. Okay. Cool. Ooh, I can do some promo tagging. All right, let me get this ready to go.
Is there a meaning to music? Asked Aaron Copland years ago. Yes, he replied, answering his own question. Well then, can you tell me in so many words what the meaning is? No, he said. Therein lies the difficulty. Hi, this is Bill McLaughlin, and this week we're going to enlist Gil Shaham to explore emotion and meaning in music. This week on Exploring Music.
That's tonight and each weeknight at 7 here on Indiana Public Radio.
Friday is September 1st. Wow. Cool. Okay, let's check out Splendid Table's always ready to go. It's fun. Oh yeah, I can't roll while I've got my mic on. It's bad news.
Hey, it's Francis Lamb, and this week we're talking cooking for and feeding your kids. We've got Kenji Lopez-Alt on the science behind making mealtime less stressful, and Chef Dave Chang and Chris Ying on their best home hacks for making mealtime easy and delicious. It's coming up on the Splendid Table.
That's Saturday at noon here on Indiana Public Radio.
Food hacks on the Splendid Table. Just gotta crack their password. All right. Sure, why not? Oh. September 1st, 1999. Okay, here we go.
Hey, it's Francis Lamb, and this week we're talking cooking for and feeding your kids. We've got Kenji Lopez-Alt on the science behind making mealtime less stressful, and Chef Dave Chang and Chris Ying on their best home hacks for making mealtime easy and delicious. It's coming up on the Splendid Table.
That's today at noon here on Indiana Public Radio. Killer. Sounds delicious. Add a little pre-roll. Get it to time out. Cool. No. Okay, this will be on the 2nd. Okay. Refresh this. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, now let's do Harmonia, because it's always ready on Mondays. Look at that. 8:28. Already ready to go. Cool. All right.
Roll out the red carpet. This week on Harmonia, we're celebrating some awards, early music style. From production and audio engineering to singing and instrumental performance, the Junos in Canada and the Grammys in the US showcase recordings commercially released in North America.
That's Sunday night at 10 here on Indiana Public Radio.
There's usually an obvious out cue, like, join us. So that one's just nice and awkward. But that's okay.
Roll out the red carpet. This week on Harmonia, we're celebrating some awards, early music style. From production and audio engineering to singing and instrumental performance, the Junos in Canada and the Grammys in the US showcase recordings commercially released in North America.
Tonight at 10 here on IPR. I could be wrong, but I believe that music has been the same music that they've used for their show since like the last 30 years. I don't know that for sure, but that's my guess. And still enjoy hearing it. Not gonna lie. Okay, cool. This looks good, I think, maybe. Yep. That's what that's supposed to be. Unload and just unload a bunch of stuff. There we go. I got the playlist already. So I'm going to disconnect from here. Cool. Oh, hello. This is OBS. Just hanging out and being like, hey, don't forget. You had this compressor open. Thanks, OBS. All right, cool. Well, I've kind of run out of things to talk about. There's really nothing interesting to see here anymore. Just, it's back to normal. That looks like a pretty good level right there. But yeah, I should get ready for my 9 o'clock meeting. But yeah, just to review what I talked about today, you can have pretty cool effects on the board. Ooh, this is actually a nice... This is a nice little screen right here. It just kind of shows you everything for this channel, the host mic. You can see my little curve there, my low, mid, flip-flop. A little bit of dynamics on there, pan just in the middle. Normal phase, no sends on the auxes that we don't use. Although we do have them wired up in there. Which is pretty neat, but we don't really need them for anything, so. Okay. But yeah, I saved this as a preset that you can load up over here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I saved it here. It's currently has this loaded. So let me switch back to this, which will get rid of this processing after I turn. You have to like reset the fader or something. Set it to the test channel, which is everything off. But yeah, there we go. See, I've got that off. And now to get back to normal levels. Oops. Filters. Unbypass. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't sound terrible. I guess I can listen to it here. Nobody's listening to this. Normal levels. Oops. Filters. Unbypass. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't sound terrible. I guess I can listen to it here. Nobody's listening to this. Okay, well, I think that's gonna wrap it up. I can just close this because all I need is OBS. All I need is OBS. Okay, I'm gonna stop singing and I'm gonna stop streaming. All right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.